Okay. Good evening, everyone. Parang, sige. For this night, I'll just giving my testimony. And si Lord lamang ang dapat itaas sa aking buhay. Since some of you don't know much about me, I'll begin by introducing myself. My name is Christine Saavedra Masibay, or AKA 1010. Okay, so I was born in Pasay City, but was raised in a small... Yeah, English eh. May foreigner tayo. Okay. But was raised in a small community in Ormoc City, Leyte. My parents are both Christians, and I have an elder sister named Ate Cristal. When I was 3 years old in 1991, my father went abroad in Saudi Arabia. And I still remember the time when he boarded the plane and promised that he would buy me high C juice. If you know high C juice that time. Because it was my favorite. I would admit that I am a daddy's girl. I don't remember how many times I cried when my dad wouldn't come home. And I never realized that my mom was also suffering. But she needed to be strong for us. It was hard for us to communicate with my dad. We wrote him letter and recorded our voices in a blank cassette tape. He would then receive it after a month. I cannot imagine the loneliness my father felt when he heard our voices and read the letters. Di ko po narinig sa kanya ang pagrereklamo o kung pagod ba siya sa trabaho. He was a good father. And he supported us as much as he could. We grew up under the guidance of my mom, and she was so passionate in serving the Lord. Sa mga bata, it was Sunday school, where we would learn about Bible studies, Bible stories, memorizing its verses, and to know more about Jesus Christ. For me, it was just an obligation because I was only obeying my mom. Dahil sabi nga sa Ephesians 6:1, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right." When I was about to enter high school, my dad decided that we, as a family, should go back to Taguig because we also had a house there. We transferred and continued our studies there, and nag-adjust ako sa personality ko with the new environment. Dahil din sa hindi ako masyado friendly, niniwala ba kayo dun? Mabibilang lang sa daliri ko ang mga kaibigan ko. I was also taught na never dapat makipagbarkada. Or should I say, sa mga bad influence na friends. So, I see to it na itong mga friends ko ay hindi marunong magbisyo. To think na baka mapahamak lang ako. I continued to go to church every Sunday dahil may simbahan din po sa mismong compound namin. So, I was baptized when I was 13 years old sa Pagsanghan Falls, Laguna. And joined youth camps and every summer. Dahil nga po, hindi ko rin naintindihan ng commands ni Lord and dala na rin ng pagiging curious, I tried to enter a romantic relationship when I was in 3rd year and 4th year high school. Nung 4th year high school po ako, naging classmate ko po si Mark. Okay. Ayan na. And we never really spoke to each other dahil nga rin di po ako masyadong makibo. And sadyang tahimik lang po talaga ako. Kilala niya rin po ang naging boyfriend ko kasi classmate ko din siya. But wala po siyang care. And all of it I kept as a secret and my parents didn't know about it. kasi takot po akong mapagalitan. And then I went to college. I was so happy that I was able to pass a known university called Philippine Christian University. And my course was BSBA major in management. During that time, my Tito Willie was able to help my mom na mag-work sa Doha, Qatar, to join her two sisters. The good news was that my mom could help my dad to go there. I enjoyed my study and my university and had joy in my heart that my parents are finally together in one country. But then I realized na yung pala magiging matinding challenge sa aming pamilya. My father phoned me and said to my mom, apparently was having an affair with another man. He mentioned that their unjust relationship apparently started a year ago. That was the moment when my precious family became broken. Excuse me. Gumuho po ang mundo ko nung panahon na yun. My mom blamed my dad for having an affair. And that is the main reason why my sister became depressed. Yes, my sister had depression. Depression is not easy. Matagal po ang gamutan sa mga taong nagde-depress. And I saw my Ate Crystal change her behavior. Nakita ko kung paano siya nahirapan. Nadala siya ng problema because she lacked emotional strength. My mom had to leave Qatar because my Tito Willie decided to send her back to Manila. My dad was angry at her and chose to not longer send her financial support. In short, he abandoned us. I was mad at him kasi ito yung time na na-stop din ako sa studies ko. Ito po, naghirap ng gusto ang buhay namin. I sold all my gadgets, barely ate, at marami po kami naging utang. I was so down and nawala po yung respeto ko sa nanay ko. Pumasok sa isip ko na kasalanan niya lahat kung bakit kami naghirap. And the worst thing was that she was pregnant. Yun po ang pinakamabigat na dahilan kung bakit siya napauwi ng Pilipinas. Hindi ko po alam kung anong gagawin ko noong time na yon. I even attempted na maglaslas. At naka-ready na yung blade sa kamay ko. But still, small voice told me not to do that. I cried so hard and asked the Lord, "Why, Lord? I don't know what to do." Hindi ko na po kaya. I was stressed and wasn't able to sleep that night. Nag-isip na ako na mag-work kahit saan. But wala akong money to start. I asked the Lord kung anong gagawin ko. Somehow He gave me instruction to write an email to my tito. And so I did. He replied with sincere words saying that he could help me continue my studies. But I would have to be there at his other house and stay there until I graduated. It was an answered prayer from the Lord, and I praise and thank God for that. Bumalik po ako ng Ormoc to continue my studies, at hindi po ulit naging madali ang buhay doon. I had to stay sa bahay ng tito ko. Doon ko po naranasan magpakumbaba, makisama, at matutong magtiis sa hamon ng buhay. Dahil sa pag-support nila sa akin, kailangan ko pong gumawa at tumulong sa gawaing bahay. In short, naging maid po ako. I was grateful to the Lord kasi may ginagamit siyang mga tao to support me. I was blessed by God that time even though I was so busy sa house while not having time to review my lessons. But at the end of the semester, I was able to give them high grades. And natuwa po sila. I then graduated during the year 2010. Following that achievement, I went back to Manila to apply for a job. Once again, God blessed me with a nice company located at BGC, or Bonifacio Global City. In 2011, Mark and I were able to meet again. All he did was to comment on my Facebook status. And then he sent me a private message to ask me out. To me, it was a friendly date. Walang expectations. Arte. But I never expected that it would be the time that I would share the goodness of the Lord to him. As this relationship went by, I saw changes in him. That he also surrendered his life to the Lord. Our relationship has never been easy. Maraming trials and testings. But we allow God to mold us to be a better people than before. In 2014, I decided to go to UAE with the help of God, and I was able to successfully through immigration. And before flying, our senior pastor, Jerry Viray, gave me Pastor Willie's number. He said that there's an All for Christ Church branch in Abu Dhabi. Once again, it was another answered prayer because I was praying for a church in UAE. Dito po nag-start ang aking buhay OFW. Napakabuti po ng ating Panginoon. He gave me a church family. After a month of applying for a job, God gave me the first job at Spark Establishment. And until now, I'm still grateful for that company. Last 2016, I was able to obtain my father's contact number. I was so glad that I finally heard my dad's voice. After 10 years na hindi kami nag-uusap. He's still in the Saudi right now and probably nasa Pinas na for good. And I pray that someday I could visit him and tell him that I love him and I miss him so much. And then I decided to rededicate my life to the Lord. With ACCI Church family, marami po akong natutunan. Dito natutunan ko po maging humble servant sa Panginoon and give back the talents that He has given me. All things work together for those who love Him. Na ang trials ay merong higher purpose kung bakit nangyari. Now, I am a member of Praise and Worship Team, Dance Ministry, J1 of Deborah Group, and happily married to Mr. Mark Joseph Chua, with a promise that I will dedicate my life to the Lord kasama ang aking magiging pamilya. I pray that the Lord will continue to reveal His plans for us in every step. My life story may not be as good as others, but I know that God has a better plan for me and my future family. All glory and honor belongs to our Lord.